What's good, home skillets? Got my tool bag, this heavy ass thing. About to go to the garage and try to get these mounts on this Accord because they came in and now it's time to do some work. Now the plan is to hopefully get two out of three mounts in the car. So here are the mounts. Let's take them out into the light so I can show you guys exactly what I'm working with. Alright, so front motor mount. Front mount with this little boot. What else? Wait, that's the front. Here's the rear motor mount. I don't know why it's not focusing. Yeah, the rear one right here, boom. And here's the right side motor mount. So I got three mounts that I need to put in, and hopefully I should never break an axle again. So let's put them things in. Here's the front motor mount. It's gonna be hard to get to, but I have a bolt right here. Let me zoom in. I got a bolt right there. Got another one right there, and there should be, one right there. It gets blurry as I zoom in, but you guys see what I mean. So 3 bolts, and let me bring the box back in. I think the front one might be the easiest. Well, the front and the right one should be the easiest. So it's this one that's I'm gonna try to do first. So 1, 2, 3 bolts and the boot. The other one, I don't think it has a boot, but I'm gonna put the boot on it anyway. So let's just start prepping, I guess. I don't know if I want to use the jack, like the engine hoist, the cherry picker, to hold it up, or if I want to use a jack and jack it up, like put a block of wood underneath the oil pan and jack it up. But I really don't like, come on camera, but I really don't like putting anything like underneath the oil pan, because if that bends or if that seal breaks or something, like torqued or tweaked or something, I'm not going to be a happy camper. I got all the bolts out, and let's see if I can get my hand in here and show you guys some movement. So, yeah. I can't jack the engine up because I still have all the other mounts attached. Even though they are broken, they still are connected to an extent. So I tried to jack the engine up from the piece of the tranny and can't get the engine up high enough. So what I'm going to do is take out these 2 bolts right here. Take out these 2, and that bracket should come out, and I should be able to take the mount right out. Put the other mount in, bolt it down, put the bracket up, and then I can jack the engine up or down to line up those 2 bolts. So let's do that. That 3rd bolt was only accessible if I go underneath the car. So I have a jack up on the tranny, not much pressures underneath that, because that kind of sketches me out a little bit. But those 2 bolts up top are out, and now I'm just taking my time, taking out this last 14. Then I should be able to pull the mount up from the top, and then take the mount out, and then bolt the other mount on, and then mount number 1 should be finished. New mount, and here's the old mount. Look at how crusty this shit is. Wait, come on, camera. Yeah. I mean, it feels like it's still fine, but I got this to replace it. So let's put that in. So the new mount's in, as you can see. See if I can get some good light. I had to use a light on my phone, but it's just gonna kill the battery that much faster. But yeah, you can see that. That's the new mount. Old one's out. There's a little bitch to get that in, cause you see, where is it at? These 2 holes right here. Let me move this line. Actually, no. I'll just explain to you. So I couldn't get that out because I had to move this, the dampener. I'm gonna put it back in. I just remembered. 2 10mm bolts right here. What's up with this focusing? Doesn't focus well. But yeah. So I have to put the dampener back in, and hopefully everything will be good. So that front mount's in. I'm gonna put that dampener back in, and then I'm gonna work on this one, because I know that last mount's gonna be a mount number 2 is out. Sorry. Yeah, you can see that. Scout. Here it is right here. And it is obviously worn the fuck out. And look at that. Look at that. Crack. Yeah, man. So let's get this new one. And let's get this new one on. So this mounts in. I don't know why it's like articulated like that, because the other one wasn't, but I'm going to assume it's because that rear mount's worn out. So I'm going to put in that rear mount and we'll be back. It was my stupidity. It was why the axle broke. And let me explain to you why the axle broke. It wasn't because of the mounts. It's because I forgot to put on this one bracket that goes to the rear mount. The bracket was attached to the mount, but the bracket itself wasn't mounted to either the tranny or wherever it mounts to. These two bolts right here mount to either the tranny or wherever it mounts to. And since I didn't have that, the engine torqued. It articulated to the right, and that's why the axle broke. So at least I know that now. And another thing is that my water pump is, look at that, just dripping, it's pissing. Water pump's freaking gone. You can see this thing right here. Let's see. You see that? Watch. Bam. So my water pump's gone, and look at how fast it's dripping. I haven't started the car in weeks. I don't know how the water pump went, but it's an 87, so I can't even get mad. So, yeah, look at that. That water pump is gone. So, I guess I have to fix the water pump now. Looks self-explanatory. But that's what I just found out. The things you find out when you start working on your car. I'm going to wrap this video up here, home skillets. As you can see, well, as I showed you guys, the water pump's leaking. So I'm having second guesses on if I should actually daily drive this or not. So in the comments below, let me know what you guys think. The Eclipse is already in the works of being sold. I'm not driving it. I'm driving my dad's Jeep right now. And I was hoping to get this fixed so I can drive this. But that water pump, you know, water pump, fix it. The water pump's good. But I need this car out so I can put the S12 basically right exactly where this is. Maybe here, doesn't matter. But give me some feedback, because that water pump is really leaking. And it was never leaking before. And now it's leaking. So like and subscribe, home skillets, and have a nice day. Man, oh man, this is going to be one fun winter.